The number one question I get about reactivating dormant lists is this: how often should I email them without being annoying? Here's the answer. If you got an old customer you want to reach out to, but you're paralyzed by the frequency question, email once a week, once a month, should I do this once a quarter? You don't want to be annoying. You don't want to come across as desperate for their money or spammy. But you also don't want to be so infrequent that they forget you exist. So you do one of two things. You either email way too much and annoy everyone, or you email once every 6 months and wonder why nobody responds. Neither works. What you need is a frequency strategy that keeps you on top of mind without burning your list. And here's exactly how to figure that out. So I'm Tony. I help small business owners turn their dead email list into thousands in revenue. And most people don't realize how much money is just sitting there. Here's the truth about email frequency. There's no magic number that works for everybody. It just really depends on your industry, your offer, your audience. But here's what I know for sure from running thousands of campaigns. Most small business email way too little and not much at all. They're so scared of being annoying that they barely email at all. And that is the bigger problem, because out of sight is out of mind. Remember that. If you're only emailing once every 6 months, your customer is going to forget you exist. And when they need what you sell, they're going to call someone else. Not because they don't like you, it's simply because you're not on their radar. On the flip side, if you're emailing every single day with constant sell pitches, people are going to unsubscribe. And that's just the extreme part. The sweet spot for most business is somewhere in the middle, and I'm going to show you exactly where that is. Here are the industry benchmark for email frequency. For active customers who bought in the last 90 days, you can email them once or twice a week. They're engaged, they know you, they want to hear from you, right? That's the whole point. For past customers who bought 3 to 12 months ago, email once to twice a month. Enough to stay on top of mind, but not so much that you're overwhelming them. For cold leads, people who never bought but are on your list, email once a month. Maybe twice if you got something really valuable to share. For dormant contacts, people who haven't engaged in 6 months or more, you're not a regular schedule. You run a reactivation campaign, 5 emails over 30 days, and then you either move them to a nurture list or you let them go. Those are the general rules. But let me give you some specific example. E-commerce business can email more frequently. 2 to 3 times a week for active customers is normal. People expect it. Service business, on the other hand, is more like once to twice a month is better. You're not selling a $50 product. You're selling like a $5,000 service. The sales cycle is much longer, so the email frequency should be lower. B2B businesses, once a month is usually enough. Now, unless you're running a specific campaign or promotion, then you can increase it temporarily. The key is to match your frequency to your sales cycle. If people buy from you every month, email them every week. If people buy from you once a year, maybe email them once a month. So how do you determine the right frequency for your business? Here is the process. Step 1, look at your sales cycle. How often do customers typically buy from you? If it's a request purchase business like supplements or consumables, they're buying every 30 to 60 days. So you should be emailing them weekly to remind them when it's time to reorder. If it's a one-time or annual purchase like a big service or a high-ticket item, the sales cycle is much longer. Email monthly to stay on top of mind until they're ready. Now, step 2, check your engagement metrics. Look at your open rates and click rates. If you're emailing once a week and your open rates are staying a steady of 20 to 30%, your frequency is fine. If your open rates are dropping every week, you're emailing way too much. If your open rates are high, but you're barely getting any conversions, you might not be emailing enough to build that trust. Step 3, survey your audience. Literally just ask them. Send an email that says, how often do you want to hear from us? Once a week? Twice a month? Once a month? Let them tell you. You'll be surprised. Most people will say they want more emails from you than you think. Now, step 4, test and adjust. Start once a month, then see how it performs. If engagement is strong, increase to twice a month. Still good? Try weekly. If you start seeing unsubscribes spike up or open rates drop, dial it back. You're not locked into one frequency forever. You could adjust based on what the data tells you. Here are the signs you're emailing too much. Sign number 1, your unsubscribe rate is over 1% per email. If more than 1 out of 100 people are unsubscribing every time you send, you're emailing way too often. Sign number 2, your open rates are dropping with every email. If email 1 had a 30% open rate, email 2 had a 25% open rate, and then email 3 had a 20%, people are tuning you out. You're fatiguing the list. Sign number 3, you're getting spam complaints. If people are marking you as spam instead of just unsubscribing, you're doing it way too much. You're way over line. So dial it back immediately. Sign number 4, your replies are negative. If people are replying with "stop emailing me" or "this is too much," listen to them. Now, here are the signs that you're not emailing enough. Sign number 1, your customers are forgetting about you. If you call someone and they say, "Oh, I didn't know you were still in business," you're not emailing enough. Sign number 2, your competitors are staying on top of mind and you're not. If your customers are buying from competitors because they got an email at the right time, you're leaving money on the table. Sign number 3, your open rates are great, but conversions are low. If people are opening your emails but not buying, it might be because you're not emailing enough to build that trust and urgency. One email a quarter just isn't enough to warm someone up. Sign number 4, you have no consistent revenue from the email. If email is an afterthought and you're only sending when you need a sale, you're not using it strategically enough. Consistent email frequency leads to consistent revenue. Here is the simple frequency formula I like to use. For reactivation campaigns, 5 emails over 30 days. This is for dormant contacts who haven't engaged in 6 months or more. You're not putting them on a regular schedule. You're running a one-time campaign to wake them up. And after that, they either move to your active list or they're just done. For nurture sequence, 1 or 2 emails per month. This is for leads who haven't bought yet but are still warm. You're staying on top of mind without being too pushy. For active customers, 1 to 4 emails per month, depending on your business. E-commerce, 2 to 4 emails per month. Service-based, 1 to 2 emails per month. And then B2B, 1 to 2 emails per month. For promotional campaigns, you can email more frequently for a limited time. If you're running a sale or launching a new product, it's fine to send maybe 3 to 5 emails per week. But make it clear, it's a limited time thing. This week only, running a special promotion. After the promotion ends, go back to your normal frequency. And here is the key. Consistency matters more than frequency. If you're going to email once a month, do it every month. Don't do it 3 times 1 month and then disappear for 6 months. That confuses people. They forget who you are and why they should care. Pick a frequency you can sustain and then stick to it. Look, the fear of emailing too much is just way overblown. Most small business owners are so scared of being annoying that they barely email at all. And that costs them way more money than if you unsubscribe ever would. Start once a month, pay attention to the data, and then adjust from there. Your customers want to hear from you. They just need you to show up consistently. So, my name is Tony. If you want to learn more about how to get more revenue from your dead email list, check out this next video on the end screen right here.